Hi, this is Doug Jones with Elder Law Practice. Thanks for joining in today on our 5cast. And we're talking today about tweaking financial resources to help pay for long-term care. I think tweaking is probably not a formal term. If you was to ask your financial advisor to tweak mom's account, he probably wouldn't know what to think. But it's basically restructuring the account so he can get more money out of it. When mom or dad starts needing care at home, and it gets expensive, and as we talked about last time, even non-medical home care can be $18 to $20 an hour, and you can do the math yourself. How many hours do you need? Many times the cost of care at home is more than it is in a nursing home. As a matter of fact, not long ago we had a client couple. One of them was at home and one of them was in the nursing home, and the care of the one at home was actually a couple of $1,000s per month higher than the one in the nursing home. So it can add up, and the care at home is usually just private pay out of pocket. Now, there are some instances, some areas have waiver programs, and if you qualify for that, and you should check, maybe you can get some assistance with care at home, but a lot of times it is this out of pocket. So what do? If mom or dad, we talked last time about private pay, and this time we're talking about if they have worked hard, they've saved their money, they've got some money saved up in a brokerage account, and they're able to leverage that money to use that money to help pay for their care at home or assisted living or independent living. So how do they do that? Sometimes, and have this conversation with your financial advisor, if they can restructure the way the assets are invested, sometimes you can make up the difference. So particularly if they have a high income, if mom or dad has, maybe they've got teacher's retirement, they've got Social Security, they've got other income coming in, and maybe they just need another $200 or $300 a month, $400 per month money coming in, and that would be enough to pay for their care right now. That would do it. So can the financial advisor safely restructure their accounts where that much money can come in? Sometimes the answer is yes. And this would seem to be an obvious thing to check, but a lot of times the obvious thing get overlooked or bypassed. So this is something to check. And also, obviously, if mom or dad has capacity, they should be having the conversation with a financial advisor and not you. But you may be watching this instead of them, and so this is something, maybe an area that you could put a bug in their ear, and tomorrow they could call their financial advisor and have that conversation to determine if just ask, is there a way to restructure assets where we can get another $200 or $300 or $400, whatever, per month? This is probably not a permanent fix, but it may be a short-term fix. While they're having that conversation with a financial advisor, they may also want to check to see when they draw money out of their accounts, are there going to be any fees? Are there going to be any taxes? Are there going to be any penalties? A lot of times people have money invested, maybe they have money invested in an IRA, and yeah, there's probably going to be some deferred tax on that money. If it's pre-tax money in there, there may be taxes. They pull it out. A lot of times people take minimum required distributions and there's tax, but it's a little bit at a time, so it doesn't hurt as bad. But if there's a lot of money, they pull a lot of money out to pay a big bill, the tax back can bite pretty hard. So all of these are topics of conversation they need to have with their financial advisor. And while they're talking, and we'll talk much more about this in a later session, do they have a financial power of attorney, and is it on file with the financial advisor? and has it been reviewed and has it been accepted, because if something happens to mom or dad and they're depending on you to make these decisions, all of this needs to be done up front while they've got capacity so you can do it. So just things to think about and do. We'll talk more about payment options next time. Hope you're having a great week, and we'll talk to you again later on Elder Law Practice 5Cast.